Americans, we're in trouble. We've been in trouble for a long time. You want to know why? Because the news, the media, they're all not only corrupt, they're also biased and one-sided. Most of them have a liberal agenda. CNN, NBC, ABC, it's like they're fucking screwing us up because they are not giving us all the facts. They're honor bound, they're duty bound to give us all of the facts, regardless on whether or not they want it to come out, regardless on who they're hoping that will get elected. Give us the facts. Facts, not opinions. Facts. Quit spouting out opinions. They have been manipulating people for years, for decades. That's how they get their Democratic guy elected. It's like they just they pick every bad thing about the opponent, the Republican candidate, pick every good thing, even make up some good things about the other guy, the Democrat, and they make up bad things about the Republican. And they know that that Americans will vote basically on personality or on the past, say 5 or 10 years ago. They know that'll impact the vote of some of the brainless sheep out there. And these sheep will need sheared. The Democrats think that we're deplorables, that we're not men, that we're disposable, that we don't count, that our opinions don't matter. They think that they could just do whatever they want, that they could just tell us to do what they want us to do. Don't let them tell you what to think, what to feel, what to say. Don't let them tell you what you want. You tell them, they don't tell you. You tell them by voting. Instead, people are just voting for whoever CNN tells them to vote for, whoever the liberals tell them to vote for. Because that's just who they are. I mean, they vote for who they're told to vote for because they don't look into it. They don't look into the facts. They don't care about the facts. They just vote for who they're told to vote for. That's not how it should be. The American way is to read up on all the information, read up on the facts, and just read it. Read up on it. Discover it. Learn about it before making a life choice. People aren't doing that anymore. This generation is so fucked up and so stupid these days that they'll just jump off a cliff if Obama tells them to. And on the subject of Obama, he's cleared out all the generals, all the senior generals with any experience in the military. I'm sure you guys know about that. And replace them with young kids that'll just do whatever he wants them to do, whatever he says. No matter how bad it is, no matter how stupid it sounds. That's what's going on now. That's what's going on, and it's not right, guys. It's not right. Grow some brains. Open your eyes. Look at the facts. Our country is going downhill because of this shit. And I'm getting tired of it. Every 4 years, it's the same thing. CNN lies about everything. They lie about the Republican candidate and make him look bad, and they also lie about their guy and make him look good. Well, here's an old truth for you, though. Sometimes a guy that looks good isn't always good. It's called a wolf in sheep's clothing. They clothe themselves in good deeds, and they can fool some people. And that's what they've been doing. They've been fooling people. As Lincoln said, you can fool some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. And the Trump election showed that because even some of the Democrats crossed over. The Hispanics voted largely for Trump. All the Republicans voted, well, at least 90% of them. And the Christian right even voted for Trump, even though they didn't have any exact proof or evidence that he was going to a certain church and doing this stuff. As I talked about in one of my other videos. That they vote based on personality. The Democrats know they will. And you know what? They have been bending us over a barrel and fucking us good for like 8 years. They have been. People voted for Obama because He looked like this young, youthful kind of guy that looks like a fun guy. Look how that turned out. Because it seems like the younger generation were tired of the, how they say, the old rich white guys out there that were trying to be president. Well, those guys at least knew how to run a country. Those guys knew what to do for the economy. At least those guys knew that border security is important. Not only for the safety of the country, but the safety of our families. Because, you know what's going on right now? The Democrats want open borders. There would be no country after that. There would be no country if there was open borders. You have to have borders to have a country. And the illegal immigrants are coming in. Not all of them, but most of them. They're coming in and committing crimes. They're murder, rape, theft. And it's put our people in danger. It puts our people in jeopardy. Americans suffer every day at the hands of an illegal immigrant. Every day! And you wanna know why? Because the border security is lax. Our economy is in the shitter. You wanna know why? NAFTA. All our businesses are overseas. All of our jobs are not in this country. And here's why. See, NAFTA made it unprofitable for American businesses to stay on American soil. Because they were being taxed to the bejesus out of them. Because they were over here. And it's like now they're not being taxed because they're over there. That's fucking NAFTA. If you're an American business over here, you get taxed the bejesus out of you. If you're an American business over in some other foreign land, then you don't get taxes that bad. I mean, you're basically fucked if you're an American business these days because of NAFTA. You're basically fucked because you have to stay over there. You can't come here. And that takes jobs out of our country, which puts people out of work, which means that more people are on welfare. And there's very few people working anymore in this country. I mean, it's the worst we've ever seen in 300 years of American history. 300 years! Years! It's worse right now than it's ever been before. Well, at least the generation coming after these millennials has some hope. I mean, that's the funny thing about America. As bad as shit seems, we always seem to bounce back. But if we fuck things up too much, if we vote for the wrong guy too many times, I'm afraid that no matter how many times our generation bounces back, our country just might have an expiration date. And you know what? That saddens me. That saddens me. That only saddens me, but it pisses me off, and it makes me want to fight. It makes my blood boil, and it makes me want to go out with a weapon, with an M16. It makes me want to go out and fight for my country. In fact, I always want to fight for my country, and I always want to fight for it because I love my country. And we're under attack right now. We're under attack. As Americans, we are duty-bound to fight for our country and to defend it when it needs us to. Not just when we feel like it, when it needs us to. And like, I know about this one guy, my dad told me about that he works with, that he just joined the Navy to see the world, but when it came time to fight, he left. He left the people that were on that ship with him when it came time to fight, when war broke out. He just joined the Navy to see the world, but he didn't give a fuck about defending his country. That's disgusting. That's horrible. What the fuck did you expect, man? I mean, you joined the Navy to fight. That's it. It's military. Military is called to war whenever our country is under attack. When our country goes to war, it's not just the private citizens that go out and fight. No, it's the military. And that's what the Navy is, the military. And I plan to join the Army. I've planned to join the Army for a long, long time. And you know what? I'm going to do it because I love my country. I don't care about benefits for college. I don't give a shit about any of that. You can take away all payment whatsoever. You can take away any benefits at all that comes for joining the Army. All I want to do is serve my country. That's all I want to do because I love America. We're the greatest country on the planet. Even now, we are still the greatest country on the planet. We're the land of the free. We are the home of the brave. The people don't seem to get that anymore. Now it's like people are offended by the American flag. That flag that flies over our Capitol buildings that flies in our country is the reason we are free. That flag and everything it stands for is our freedom. This stupidity just pisses me off. It really does. It pisses me off. Yeah, I know, Gigs. I know. I'm getting loud. But it pisses me off. Guys, do us all a favor, please. Vote. But not only vote for the guy that has all these good plans in place that will help our economy. And let me tell you something. Higher taxes does not mean that there's going to be more money in the economy. That means there's going to be less. Because it puts people out of work. Higher taxes drags everybody down. And it makes jobs want to leave. It does. When there's lower taxes, there's more likelihood for competition between companies, which means jobs start opening up. And not only that, but the resources we get from those companies, the things we get from those companies end up being better. Unfortunately, people don't seem to get the simple economics of all that stuff. I mean, I'm the first one to admit that I don't know everything about government. I don't know everything about economics, but I do know some of the basics that the liberals don't seem to understand. The liberals that are like 50 years older than me don't even understand it. But it's been proven time and again throughout history that the way they want to do it kills a country. And it's been proven time and time again in history that the way we want to do it, that the way Americans want to do it, that the way we started out doing it works. It works, it works, it works. And I know there are people out there that will want to fight me because I say these things. I say let them. Let them try. I'm telling you, man, I'm not afraid. I'll stand by what I say to the death. You want to know why? Because I believe that I am right. And I love my country and I'll fight for it. I'll defend it. I'll die for it. And you know what? Let me tell you something. You attack me, it's not really a good idea because I'm not going to show any mercy when you attack me because of my opinions, because of what I think. I do not condone riots. I do not condone beating the shit out of somebody because of who they voted for. I don't. No matter who it is, no matter who they voted for, why they voted for them, I don't condone beating the shit out of them for it. Just, if you disagree with me, just talk to me about it. Tell me about it. Argue with me about it. But don't hate me for it, and don't try to beat me up for it. Don't threaten me for it, and don't act like a child because of it. But for some of those that won't get that message, I dare you. Come after me. One shall stand, one shall fall. But for all those of you who are patriotic Americans like myself, and for those of you that do understand that it's not right to attack somebody because of their opinions, my heart goes out to you, man. There's not very many of us left. It's like we're a dying breed now. So, with that being said, we're fucked. If things don't change soon, we're fucked. But not to worry, guys, because this channel is not going to be all about politics. As I said, there's going to be other things like gaming. There's going to be some things about music or, movies and stuff like that, TV shows. There's going to be a wide variety of things. But my channel's just getting started right now, and mainly I started this just to talk about what I need to talk about. And the big thing about this channel, and the reason why I love it so much already, is because I can talk about the things that are just getting on my chest, that are just annoying me, that are just pissing me off, that nobody else wants to hear, that nobody wants to hear about. So I just have to keep it bottled in sometimes, and I just like the opportunity to release it. And that's what this channel does for me. So, anyways, I mean, if you like this video or find it interesting at all, I'd like you to like it and subscribe. But no matter how you feel about the video, I'd like you to comment State what you feel about the video or about me and why. And that'll be that. So, yeah, goodbye YouTube.